Yo, what's good? It's your boy Killer Cam here in the Chevy Cobalt. As always, this video is brought to you in heart by Burger King. I meant to do this over the last 2 weeks, and I apologize for not doing it. This is an NFL Week 3 recap, and I'm also going to recap the last 2 weeks of the season as well. Kind of, just recap it within 3 weeks. Um, this past week I went 10-6. Um, I did pick the Detroit Lions to beat the New England Patriots. I picked Tampa Bay last night, and I lost. Um, had a lot of picks here that were kind of out of it. Week 2, I went 12-3-1. Week 1, I went 11-4-1. All of my picks have been recorded on Facebook. No editing, so if you guys want to check out my picks on Facebook, they are on Facebook every Wednesday or Thursday, so that way you know I am not lying. I got the final score of the Broncos and Ravens game right this week, and the score of the Browns Jets game. I also picked the Packers and Redskins game to be 31-17. I picked the Packers to win, however, as y'all know, I'm a Green Bay fan. I picked them to win 31-17, and the Redskins ended up winning 31-17. Um, so week 3 results. We had a Thursday night game between the 0-1-1 Browns and the 1-1 New York Jets. Now, the Browns were down in this game. This is a game I did get to actually watch. I did not get to see none of them Sunday because I was at work. I did get to see the Sunday night game, and I got to see last night's Monday night game. And I got to see like the second half of the 425 games, but I did not see any of the 1 o'clock games. I did watch the highlights, and watching the highlights was very, very fun. I got to see it. Anyway, Browns picked up a win 21-17, so they get their first win since Christmas Eve of 2016. That is huge for them. That is huge for the Browns. Anytime the Browns win, it's big. They won and won good. Won big. 21-17 was the final. The Jets now fall to 1-2. The Browns go to 1-1-1. And now we've got 4 teams that have won 1-1, but I will get to that in just a minute. We had the 1-1 Saints taking on the 1-1 Atlanta Falcons. I picked Atlanta to win this game just because I thought Matt Ryan and Julio would be able to kind of, keep the momentum going. They had that loss in week 1. They had that loss in week 1 to the Eagles. Won last week against the Panthers. I thought they'd keep the momentum going. Unfortunately, they were not able to, and they lost to the New Orleans Saints 43-37 in overtime. This was actually a pretty good game. From the highlights I seen, this was a good game. The Saints were, Drew Brees played a good game. Actually passed Brett Favre in the completions total. So that's pretty cool. Great. Good for Drew Brees. It's a good thing that you passed Favre. You did good. Um, Also, my NFL Week 4 picks will be coming in a little bit of time as well. And as y'all know, I like to keep shit on this page unedited, uncensored, uncooked, uncut. So if I mess up, you're gonna see it. If I mess up, that's the way I am. That's the person I am. I don't like editing, but I will edit and make this shit look good. Anyway, Redskins beat Green Bay 31-17. Now, I'm a little pissed off about this one because I really believed that we were going to win this game. I mean, I really did. I thought Green Bay, we were going to come back after that tie last week and we were going to look really, really good. Redskins just did us dirty, though. Kirk, Kirk Cousins, excuse me. Alex Smith, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Minnesota there for a second. Anyway, Alex Smith looked really good in this game. This shit pissed me off that Alex Smith looked so damn good. He should not have looked as good as he did, but he did. And unfortunately, It was an L for us. We got to play Buffalo next week, which now, if we got to play the Buffalo team that played this week, we might be in trouble. But if we play Buffalo that played the first 2 weeks of the season, we'll be all right. But anytime we got number 12, we'll be good. I truly believe that. Um, yeah, Alex Smith just outgunned Rodgers in this game and looked really good. And the reigning Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles picked up a 20-16 victory over the Indianapolis Colts after Carson Wentz's return. Carson Wentz returned, and it was a godsend for the Philadelphia Eagles. It was good that they returned. It was good that everything happened the way that it did. They returned. Giants and the Texans, both teams were coming in 0-2, and the Giants beat the Texans 27-22 in a game that I got wrong. Giants, I mean, they're inconsistent. You never know what's going to happen with them. They just, who knows? You never know with them. Who knows? We got 3-3-0 teams. How about the Chiefs and the 49ers, 38-27? It looked as if Jimmy Garoppolo was actually pretty hurt in this game. Chiefs pick up the dub 38-27, excuse me. Yeah, Jimmy G looked like he was in dire trouble in this game. And if Jimmy G's hurt, that ain't gonna be pretty. Shit's not gonna be nice at all for them. That shit with Jimmy G. Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G. Jimmy G's my boy. Y'all know that. Jimmy G. I like Jimmy G, but damn. He got messed up. And the Chiefs are looking really, really good, man. I mean, they're 3-0, but I know they started off 5-0 last year and they finished 9-7 and lost in the wild card round of the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes has been looking hella good. Last week he threw 6 touchdowns against the Steelers defense. This boy might be for real. He could be a potential MVP candidate at the end of the season. They mess around. They made the right decision when they drafted Patrick Mahomes. I truly believe that. We're going to keep this shit going. Bills blew out Minnesota 27-6. I don't know how I feel about this. Bills were 18-point underdogs in this game. 18! And they beat the Vikings by 21 points. A Vikings defense that is incredible. A Vikings defense that is good. The Vikings, however, have the next 2 games against the Rams and the Eagles. Shit's not going to get any easier for them. This was their chance to win a game and go to 2-0-1, and if they lost their next 2, they would at least be 2-2-1. Now there's a chance they go to 1-3-1 because I don't see them beating the Rams on Thursday night. And I doubt they beat the Eagles because if y'all remember back to the NFC Championship, the 38-7 blowout from the Eagles to the Vikings, and that was without Wentz. So with Carson Wentz, it could be a bit of a difference maker. But Philly's got some issues that they got to address as well. So I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But, yeah, Buffalo got its first win of the season. They got to play Green Bay next week. I'm a little nervous playing Buffalo. I'm going to be honest because Buffalo is inconsistent. The last time we played Buffalo, they beat us. I think it was in Buffalo that they beat us. I could be wrong. It could be in Green Bay if I'm mistaken. But I do believe it was in Buffalo that they beat us the last time. How about the Dolphins go to 3-0 with a 28-20 victory over the Oakland Raiders. And the Raiders are now 0-3. A whole bunch of Gruden grinders. Guess what? Oakland's struggling on the pass rush. Could you imagine that? If only there was a guy who could help them with the pass rush. Oh, yeah, there is. His name is Khalil Mack, but where's he at?